finally got my second copy of Rampardos, and yep, we are playing it today. So Rampardos here is one of the strongest fossil Pokemons that was ever printed in Pokemon Pocket. With its attack, Head Smash, it can deal 130 damage for just 1 energy. Of course, the drawback here, it deals 50 damage to itself if the Pokemon gets knocked out, but with 150 HP, I think that's good enough for 2 attacks. And of course, for backup, we have Donphan. Donphan here can deal 50 damage for just 1 energy, but for 3 energy we can deal 110 damage, and of course it has a really high HP of 160, so really good. Okay, let's proceed with the gameplay videos. Okay, going second, sure. We have our Phanpy, that's nice. Let's drop it in the bench, or in the active spot, excuse me. Up against a Charmander. Okay, pretty scary. Well, the good thing here is, actually, we're missing our fossil, unfortunately, but we do have Iono to reshuffle our hand, so we don't really need to use the other Pokeball here. We'll just... okay. Props research, nice. Okay, let's do a Pokeball. Get our second Phanpy. Props research. Draw 2 cards. Kratos is nice, but we don't have our... we don't have our Skull Fossil, unfortunately. Okay, so we'll just pass a turn here. The good thing is we do have Donphan, so Donphan will definitely finish off this Charmander. Never mind. Well, actually, you won't be able to finish it, excuse me. We only deal 50 damage, so that's the problem here. And now we're up against a Charizard, so that's pretty scary. Okay, I'll just Stoke, sure. Well, we still have an edge here. Ooh, I like that. Okay, drop that in the bench. Evolve Donphan, or excuse me, Phanpy into Donphan. Energy. We could use Iono, but I don't think we want to just yet. Let's just attack here. If they don't have red, our Donphan can survive here. Okay, sure. Lily, alright. At least they used Lily, that's fine. Steam Artillery, okay. Yep. That is interesting. Okay, let's do that. And then energy here, or sorry, evolve our Skull Fossil energy on Phanpy, and let's just do Flail for 150 damage. Okay. Then we'll front our Kratos, finish off this Charizard. Okay, opponent Steam Artillery, so they are attacking our... The question is, should I front... I could front Phanpy here. Nah, let's just front Kratos. That's okay. Okay, we got our Donphan. Okay, evolve that. Energy here. Yeah, let's just attack with Headbutt. Pass turn. Okay. So if this Charmander doesn't evolve, we might have a chance. Might have. Okay, opponent Mars, sure. We get Cyrus, alright. So the only chance we got here is if they combust. That's good. That is good for us. Repel not gonna do anything here. I think we'll just attack and the next turn finish off this Charmander. Okay, go ahead. Cross research for the opponent, sure. And opponent conceded. Good game, opponent. Okay, going second. Alright, we have our Phanpy again. Let's put it on the front. Unfortunately, I didn't put, what's that code? I forgot the one that pulls out our Pokemon. But yeah, that supporter card, I didn't put one in our list. So we'll see, let's see if it can work like this. Okay, sure, Mantike in the bench. And they have Leaf. Okay, though, that's pretty scary. Now they can set up their Palkia easy. The good thing here is... Sure. The good thing here is... Okay, that's nice. They won't be able to attack just yet next turn because we do get first energy. Let's do a props research. Draw 2 cards. And we have Memory Light. Okay, so not going to be able to use... Unfortunately, not going to be able to use... we'll just pass a turn. Pokeball here. Though Pokeball is nice for shuffling still, and we do have Iono. So in the list, I think we still should have 2 Pokeballs. Reason being, we want to guarantee we get Phanpy, and there is no guarantee we can get our... Wow, they have Pikachu, so they could have Raichu here. That's pretty scary, actually. Okay, let's just evolve our Donphan. Energy on Donphan. I think it's okay to... No, let's wait another turn. I know they could have a... what's that called? Red or Mars in their hand, but I think we still want to wait another turn here. Let them attack. They're going to Zone Smash, and they do have the Raichu. That is pretty irritating. And they have the... okay. Sure. And they deal 120 damage. Oof. Ouch. So the good thing here is... Ooh, Skull Fossil. I like that. Okay. Drop that. I think we'll Memory Light our Donphan here. We can finish off this Palkia, right? Yeah, let's just do Flail. Oh my god, I misplayed. Well, actually, we can't really one-hit Palkia here. Okay, and they have red card. Sure, nothing we can do about it. Well, at least we do get Props Research and 2 rare candy, so... Unfortunately, they are going to one-hit my Donphan here, so... I might need to front Skull Fossil. Pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Okay, front Skull Fossil. Cyrus. Okay, let's do Props Research, draw 2 cards. Repel is nice, Granidos is nice. The problem now is, can we survive an attack? No, we can't. Oh man. Okay, so we just lose this game, I think. Yeah, quite unfortunate. Well, even if we had Rampardos, we might have survived because they can only deal 90 damage, but because we don't have Rampardos, we just lose the game. Too bad. Good game, opponent. Good game. Okay. Alright, going second. And we have, as usual, we got our Phanpy. Let's put it on the front. No Skull Fossil, but hopefully we draw with Props Research. Or we draw it with Props Research. And good thing here is we do have Donphan. So the Flail attack is actually really powerful, but you know, sometimes I still prefer the other one. The one that deals 30 damage, the other version of Phanpy that deals 30 damage, but deals 10 damage to itself. Be more aggressive, but you know, Flail not a bad attack, especially if you already evolved Phanpy into Donphan and you have Memory Light. So, like in our first game, we saw its power. On the second games, we also saw its power, but unfortunately we lost because we were not able to one-hit our opponent's Palkia. Interesting enough, the opponent is also a Donphan deck, but their version is with Riolu, the one we played before. That's actually really powerful as well. I played that. I played that as well. Okay, let's drop Phanpy in the bench. Professor's Research, draw 2 cards. Okay, unfortunately no Skull Fossil for us. I'll just attach energy to Phanpy and pass the turn. So maybe I'm missing a Pokemon Center Lady here to heal Donphan, especially when you know, we're not really flexible with the active or bench spot. Ooh, okay, so we get to evolve both. I like that. And unknown to the opponent, we do have Memory Light in hand, so if they decide to switch here, we can just finish off their Pokemon. Well, of course, if Donphan has enough damage on it. Props Research for the opponent, sure. Pokemon Center Lady, alright. Sorry, I mean Pokeball. Pokemon Center Lady. Okay, now they have their... Ooh, okay, X-Speed, sure. Opponent, what will you do? Okay, fronting their Phanpy, sure. And now they have their Donphan, sure. So they can deal 50 damage to us. Now, if both the Riolus evolve, yeah, that's danger for us, right? Well, ooh, nice draw. Okay, So I think we'll just, yeah, let's just attack with Donphan. Gigantic Press, 110 damage. If opponent has like a red card here, I can finish off my Donphan, but we can finish off theirs. So, wow, I did not expect a Lucario. Okay, Memory Light. Oh boy. They have Flail. They have Flail, okay. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, we have a problem now. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's evolve Rampardos, because the problem is if they have like a Sabrina or, well, Repel won't work. Mostly it's Sabrina, right? Yeah, let's just attack here. Gigantic Press, 50 damage. So even if they have Sabrina, we still win this game because we have Cyrus in hand. We also have Memory Light, so yeah. Maybe I should have attached Memory Light. Hopefully they don't have a Mars or red card. That's the only thing that could make us lose here. Really interesting that the opponent has a Lucario EX. Never seen this played before, but really powerful still. Those are the only thing I can think of is Mars or red that could stop us from winning. But since they don't have it, yeah, good game, opponent. Let's do it. Riolu. And Gigantic Press. Good game, opponent. Good game. Okay, going second, sure. Phanpy, of course. We do have 2 Pokeballs and 1 Iono. Unfortunately, we won't be using the other Pokeball, which is fine. What's important is we have Iono in hand for a reshuffle. Or redraw, excuse me. Some more of a redraw. Now, the problem here is we're up against a Skarmory, a very aggressive deck. And this could be the, you know, they could have Skarmory EX. Another problem for us. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay. Yep, this is a Skarmory deck. Okay. Steel Apron, sure. This is going to be a bit hard for us, unfortunately. Donphan and a nice draw. Okay. So I think we'll just focus on Phanpy in the bench. Energy here, just pass a turn. If they attack my Phanpy, we'll just Flail, you know, or we can just focus on the one on the bench. That's fine. Okay, go ahead. If they have Sabrina here or Repel, I'll just attack with Phanpy, that's fine. Okay, another Skarm, sure. And they do have Repel, okay, so opponent will be attacking here. Deal 50 on my Phanpy, that's fine, actually we can Flail them, so no problem. Nice Rampardos, but we don't have the... We don't have the Skull Fossil, unfortunately. I think it's okay to use Iono now. Maybe we can get like a, you know, Props Research. That's fine. Or get our Donphan EX. Yeah, just Gigantic Press here. I know minus 10 damage, we only deal 40. It's fine. Okay, another Pokeball. So they probably got another Skarmory, right? I think that's it. Yep, another Skarmory, sure. Putting energy on Skarmory EX, so they're setting up here, and they also have Rocky Helmet, sure. Okay, 50 damage, down to 60. Nice draw there, nice top deck, we get Props Research, draw 2 cards. Repel is nice. Interesting. I think we'll reserve the Repel, right? Yeah, let's reserve the Repel. Just attack with Donphan here. They'll attack with the Skarmory, the normal one probably, I think. So we can then Repel, attack, if they don't have another, you know. Okay, sure. Nice draw there. Go ahead, opponent. Steel Apron, sure. Lots of defense for that Skarmory. Okay. Let's shuffle our hand. So I think what I'll do here, yeah, let's just do a Repel here. We can deal 40 damage to that Skarmory. Okay. Attack with Gigantic Press, that's, yeah, just 40 damage. Then next turn we can pull it out, finish it off, unless they have Roxanne, I think it's Roxanne. Or Jasmine, excuse me. Who's Roxanne? Okay, Jasmine. Well, this is still good for us, actually. So they do finish off. Yeah, sure. Minus 20 now. That's minus 30 plus Jasmine. That's minus 50, right? Wait a minute. Minus 60? I don't remember, sorry. Okay. Minus 50, so it's minus 80 damage. Okay. So yeah, let's just attack here. Gigantic Press. 30 damage. Please, no more Jasmine. Opponent. What are you doing? Oh, they retreated. I like that. Okay. Sign of weakness. Okay, sure, opponent. Go ahead. Yeah, we just win. So yeah, thankfully they didn't have a second Jasmine. If they did, we would have lost that game. Good game, opponent. Good game. And Gigantic Press for 100. Okay, going first. Sure. As usual, we got Phanpy. Of course, our only basic Pokemon here is Phanpy. We do have Skull Fossil, but it's not considered a basic. Well, it's considered a basic Pokemon, but not in the opening hand. Okay, Cross Research, Skull Fossil. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good draw. Drop that and just pass the turn. Next turn we have Donphan. Hopefully they don't, switch. Of course, we are weak to grass, so Bounsweet here pretty scary. Okay, opponent, what will you do? Sure, maybe not yet. We'll wait a turn. Yep, that's flop 30 damage because we're weak to grass. Memory Light is a nice draw. Okay. Donphan, evolve. Yep, I know. Props Research, draw 2 cards. Another Skull Fossil. Ooh, Rampardos. Okay, evolve. Energy on Donphan. Yeah, just attack with Gigantic Press. Pass the turn. Please no Charina. I think, yeah, Charina it is, right? Please no Charina. Oh boy. Props Research, okay. Oh man, okay, sure. They decided to retreat, that's fine. They'll deal 70 damage, 60, okay, sure. Another Donphan, okay. Energy here. The question is, do I want to use my Repel? No, let's just Flail for 90 here, I think. Okay, opponent. Do your thing. Okay, Bounsweet. Please, no Charina. And opponent conceded. Good game, opponent. Alright, welcome back. And this deck is actually pretty good. Not just good, actually. Really powerful. And of course, sometimes we don't get our Rampardos, but that's okay. Donphan is here to save the day. And I'm really impressed with the Memory Light with, Memory Light plus Flail. Really powerful combination. I know this is an old deck, but this is the first time I actually use it I was actually able to use it in battle. So really interesting. And yeah, changes to the deck. Not much really. I like Cyrus. Repel is nice. Iono is fine. Maybe you can change it for a Pokemon Center Lady, or better yet, you can change one of the Pokeballs for a Pokemon Center Lady. I think that's fine since we only have 2 basics anyway, and we're always guaranteed, Phanpy. And yeah, I think that's it. And of course, before we proceed with ending the video, just remember, I hope you saved up your hourglasses, or if you have gold, you've saved up gold, because the upcoming set looks like it already has a leak from Pokemon Pocket themselves. Yep, and the Mega Pokemons are confirmed. Really exciting stuff. We're going to get 3 packs. So 1 Altaria pack, 1 Gyarados pack, and 1 Blaziken pack. So all Megas. Definitely need lots and lots of hourglasses and gold to open some packs there. I did save a lot, but not sure if it's going to be enough to get all the megas we need and all the new cards we want to try. So hopefully it is. If not, yeah, well, have to buy some gold, I guess. And yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, help support the channel. Also follow me on X for more updates on Pokemon Pocket, and I'll see you next time.